Aviation Week and Space Technology magazine produced these videotapes for people like you and me. People who want to know what it's really like to fly the most powerful military planes ever made.
And now, scenes from Test Pilot.
When we think of fighters, we automatically think of fierce combat pilots flying into the deadly heat of battle. But there's another kind of pilot who puts his life on the line taking these high-performance machines to the edge of their envelope. And that is the test pilot. Scott Crossfield broke numerous records as a test pilot and engineer in the revolutionary X-15 program. The X-15 was the first aircraft to rocket through the Earth's atmosphere into space. It blistered the sky at Mach 6 or more and cruised at altitudes above 250,000 feet. But it didn't start out that way.
It's kind of humorous because the pilot gets in the airplane to run the engine and everybody else gets in a blockhouse. That's called developing the confidence of the aviator. And during that run, we had a propulsion system failure that was born of some things unique to the ground run that caused the airplane to blow up. And about 1,000 gallons of liquid oxygen and 1,200 gallons of anhydrous ammonia and 800 pounds of 98% hydrogen peroxide got together and did their chemical thing. And it was a pretty violent activity for a moment or two. It was like being in the sun. There's such a fire outside that it was very brilliant orange. And the forepart of the airplane, which was all that was left, was blown about 30 feet forward, and I was in it.
If there is high precision and dangerous flying to be done, chances are a test pilot is called on to do it. The elegantly choreographed maneuvers that you see at air shows are far more demanding and risky than they look. Frequently, the very best test pilots are at the controls. Time Life's Air Power shows you up close what happened at the Paris Air Show of 1989. Top-notch Soviet test pilot Anatoly Kvatcher had just finished a square loop when suddenly his MiG-29 lost power in the right engine. Kvatcher punched out just in the nick of time, and his parachute opened when he was only a few feet from the ground.
Coming up, a rocket ride in the SR-71 Blackbird as our exclusive sneak preview of Time Life's Air Power continues.
Call right now to order your own Air Power collection and experience for yourself the thrill of flying the world's most modern aircraft. You get 4 spine-tingling one-hour videos, Flight Deck, Test Pilot, Air Superiority, and SR-71, The Secret Vigil. And if you call immediately, Time Life will give you the amazing hot flying video absolutely free. Here's what people are saying about Air Power.
Between Time Life and Aviation Week and Space Technology, they have put together a dynamite package. I think this is a package that has its afterburners on.
It's like being there. There isn't a better experience in the world than sitting in the cockpit with the guy who's flying the airplane.
The Air Power videos have something for every level of interest. In fact, my own 4-year-old son loves them. He's been watching them, and he watches them over and over and over. When I come home from work, he says, "Daddy, let's watch the SR-71.
For one who has been in the cockpit and flown many of the aircraft that are in this series, it was all very realistic. For those that haven't had the opportunity to be in the cockpit of a frontline fighter, it's probably as close as you're ever going to get.
Are you ready for the adventure of your life? Here are just a few of the thrills you'll get with Time Life's Air Power collection. Flight Deck. Try catching a wire in the pitch dark when you can't even see the deck you're landing on. Air Superiority. Fly top Soviet fighters like the Su-27, capable of daring maneuvers like the Cobra. Test Pilot. Take off with top French test pilot Guy Mateau Murat and streak through the skies in a sleek and agile French Rafale. SR-71, The Secret Vigil. Patrol the globe at 80,000 feet while taking top secret photographs of hotspots around the world.
Every time a pilot and his fighter leave the ground, they confront unknown, life-threatening danger. What is the stuff that fighter pilots are made of? What is it that motivates them to risk their lives? Air power lets you feel the surging power and freedom that keeps these men flying right at the edge of the envelope. It's the best aviation video collection you can own because it's from Time Life. So pick up the phone and order now.
And if you call right now to order these 4 breathtaking Air Power videos, you will get the extraordinary Hot Flying absolutely free. Hot Flying sweeps you up in daring maneuvers with the most elite flying teams in the world. Air Power gives you an original upfront experience that's light years ahead of the typical stock footage releases you'll find anywhere else. With dozens of exclusive interviews and hours of rare and exciting footage shot just for these videos. So strap in and experience the raw power of the world's most deadly fighters. You've seen other aviation videos that cost anywhere from $29 to $49 each. But if you call right now, you'll get all 4 Air Power videos for 4 easy payments of just $22.49. Plus, you get Hot Flying absolutely free. Time Life's Air Power collection is 5 whole hours of the most action-packed flying you'll ever experience. You'll watch these videos over and over, and you won't find them at a better price anywhere. Remember, this is a risk-free offer, and there's no club to join. If you're not completely satisfied, you can return these videos for a full refund. So call now. To order Time Life's Air Power, call 1-800-866-1118. You'll receive all 4 videos for 4 easy payments of just $22.49 plus $4.50 shipping and handling. And if you call right now, you'll get the incredible Hot Flying video absolutely free. Use your credit card and pay in 4 easy payments of just $22.49. Or send check or money order for your first installment to Air Power Set, Department S6, P.O. Box 1880, Alexandria, Virginia, 22313. Call 1-800-866-1118 now.
Warning, warning.
Competition is tough in the international arena of air combat. The Cold War is over, but the race to make the best fighter continues. Time Life's Air Power gives you a penetrating look at the superpower's top fighters. You'll compare agility, speed, and firepower, and decide for yourself which fighter is superior. But keep in mind what the pilot is up against.
And now, scenes from Air Superiority.
Certainly, in the air-to-air business today, we think of the primary threat and the primary weapon as being the long-range, high-technology, radar-guided missile. And that's the weapon of choice. An air-to-air missile in engagement flies at much higher speeds than the airplane flies. The missile also has relatively small wings. Once that missile is launched, it's another airplane coming at you. It has areas of advantage and disadvantage. If you can maneuver harder than it can, you can cause it to miss you. If you can maneuver hard and cause it to dissipate its energy in attempting to maneuver, you can cause it to miss you. And more agile airplanes are more effective at doing that.
Aviation Week's camera crew takes you behind the scenes at Kubinka Soviet Air Force Base near Moscow. You'll watch a rare and exclusive demonstration of the Su-27, the Soviets' first fly-by-wire fighter. It's capable of an extraordinary maneuver called the Cobra. And listen to what the highest-ranking designer in the Soviet Union has to say about his own engineering masterpiece.
On this case, it's quite simple. The pilot shows Cobra and let the people compare and see if there is any other aircraft who can do the same from the point of view aerodynamics and performances.
In an exclusive Aviation Week interview, Air Power lets you know what Irv Burroughs thinks about the Su-27.
Our speculation is that it's not as good at handling as the F-15. It looks like it's not as crisp as it maneuvers. It has the maneuvering capability, but it's not as crisp in terms of tracking a target or stopping at a given bank angle and that sort of thing.
In a modern war, some of our adversaries will be flying the amazingly agile MiG-29. Time Life's Air Power brings you one of the most remarkable events in recent aviation history. At a Canadian Air Show in 1989, Major Bob Wade of the Canadian Air Force became the first North American to fly a MiG-29. He struck up a fast friendship with the Soviet test pilot Valery Minitsky, who sat in back during this historic flight. In this exclusive Aviation Week interview, Wade then compared it to its American counterpart.
In an engagement that was 1v1, F-18 against MiG-29, the biggest single factor that would decide the outcome was the training and proficiency and competence of the aircrew themselves.
The superior U.S. piloting skills were proven recently beyond a doubt as the U.S. flew thousands of successful Desert Storm sorties, many of them in the remarkable high-tech F-117A. This stealth fighter bomber's unique design allows it to fly virtually undetected, dropping 2,000-pound smart bombs with stunning precision. And now, scenes from SR-71, the Secret Vigil.
There is one aircraft that has no competition at all, and that is the SR-71 Blackbird. For a quarter of a century, it has been the fastest, highest flying airplane in the world. Aviation Week asked the pilots themselves what it's like to fly the ominous-looking Blackbird.
The SR-71 was an interesting mix of technologies between a Cessna 150 and a Battlestar Galactica.
I think the best way to describe the feelings of flying it were times of boredom interspersed with moments of stark terror.
The thing about our plane is it just keeps accelerating. It doesn't stop. We go right from takeoff roll, or could go right from takeoff roll and accelerate and climb all the way to our normal working altitudes and speeds, Mach 3 and about 80,000 feet.
If we make a mistake in the cockpits and misassess something, we can very easily be off track. At 30 miles a minute, very small heading changes can have you off miles in just a matter of seconds. Not just getting lost, but we can overfly the wrong part of the world, where not only will we create an international incident, we could have people trying very hard to fix that with missiles or airplanes. So it's very, very easy to screw up.
And what did the Soviets think about the SR-71? Time Life's Air Power features Aviation Week's rare and exclusive interview with Victor Belenko. Belenko is a former MiG-25 pilot who defected to the U.S. in 1976.
Professor in Higher Aviation School Air Defense Command reviewed the performance of SR-71. I was shocked. I thought how that spoil-rotten society can come up with that kind of vehicle. And I knew the technical difficulties which were involved in designing and building that aircraft.
In the last half hour, you've experienced just a few of the awe-inspiring scenes from Time Life's amazing air power collection. When you own these videos, the thrill and power of flying top-of-the-line fighters is yours whenever you want it to watch again and again.
Call right now to order your own air power collection and experience for yourself the thrill of flying the world's most modern aircraft. You get 4 spine-tingling one-hour videos, Flight Deck, Test Pilot, Air Superiority, and SR-71, The Secret Vigil. And if you call immediately, Time Life will give you the amazing hot flying video absolutely free. Are you ready for the adventure of your life? Here are just a few of the thrills you'll get with Time Life's Air Power Collection. Flight Deck. You'll be thrust into battle from a steaming catapult that jerks you and the aircraft from 0 to 130 knots in just seconds. Air Superiority. Compare the superpower's most lethal fighters, the amazingly agile MiG-29 and its high-tech competition, the U.S. F/A-18. Test Pilot. Rip through the edge of the envelope with Scott Crossfield in an X-15, breaking all records at Mach 3 and 80,000 feet. SR-71, The Secret Vigil. Sweep the skies on top-secret reconnaissance missions. And if you call right now to order these 4 breathtaking air power videos, you'll get the extraordinary Hot Flying absolutely free. Hot Flying sweeps you up in daring maneuvers with the most elite flying teams in the world. Air Power gives you an original upfront experience that's light years ahead of the typical stock footage releases you'll find anywhere else. With dozens of exclusive interviews and hours of rare and exciting footage shot just for these videos. So strap in and experience the raw power of the world's most deadly fighters. You've seen other aviation videos that cost anywhere from $29 to $49 each. But if you call right now, you'll get all 4 Air Power videos for 4 easy payments of just $22.49. Plus, you get Hot Flying absolutely free. Time Life's Air Power Collection is 5 whole hours of the most action-packed flying you'll ever experience. You'll watch these videos over and over, and you won't find them at a better price anywhere. Remember, this is a risk-free offer, and there's no club to join. If you're not completely satisfied, you can return these videos for a full refund. So call now.
To order Time Life's Air Power, call 1-800-866-1118. You'll receive all 4 videos for 4 easy payments of just $22.49 plus $4.50 shipping and handling. And if you call right now, you'll get the incredible hot flying video absolutely free. Use your credit card and pay in 4 easy payments of just $22.49. Or send check or money order for your first installment to Air Power Set, Department S6, P.O. Box 1880, Alexandria, Virginia, 22313. Call 1-800-866-1118 now.
Don't let this opportunity fly by. Call the 800 number on your screen right now and order your Air Power Collection. Remember, it's from Time Life, a name you can trust.
The preceding program was a paid advertisement.